Not interested, a bit tempted, or doing it already. No experience in life is both such a source of pleasure and despair. The drive to have sex is strong because it is a means of survival. Watch any wildlife program and you'll soon understand. And we humans are no different. We need to reproduce, to have babies, but this might not be quite what you have in mind at this point. Don't get caught out. Take some time to think this sex thing through. Adolescence is a time to learn falling in love, heartbreak, and moving on. Sounds a bit painful, but it's part of the learning process. The problem is that it is not quite so simple. A recent study of young people aged 15 to 18 years old in relationships in the UK and Spain found that 21% experienced serious victimization by partners. One example given was of a partner slamming the other into a wall. A further 30.1% are subject to mild aggression. Think pushing, grabbing, or shoving. Sound worrying? Well, psychological victimization is even more common amongst those aged 14 to 20 years old, with some studies reporting rates as high as 94% of girls and 93% of boys. Psychological what, you may be asking? Heard of ghosting? Someone cut off contact with you on social media without explaining why? Feeling intimidated or controlled? This is just the sort of behaviour that counts as psychological victimization, and it can even extend to feeling under pressure to have sex. This is serious stuff. No one should ever feel under pressure to perform any sexual act, not even kissing or cuddling. For sex to be right, it is best thought of in terms of the right relationship for, the right reason at, the right time and in, the right place. Having sex is a very intimate thing, which involves giving yourself to another. It is not a transaction. It cannot be undone. It is an act which can affect you for the rest of your life. You need to take time to get it right. If you feel unsure, why not wait? If someone is the right someone for you, they'll understand. If you feel something is wrong, it probably is. Talk to a trusted adult. Abuse can take many forms. Look out for the warning signs when you're in a relationship. These can include physical violence or threatening to harm you if you leave the relationship, controlling behavior such as telling you how to dress, who to hang out with, and what you should say, frequently humiliating you by putting you down or demanding to know where you are all the time, twisting the truth to make you feel you are to blame for their actions, and constantly being jealous or angry when you want to spend time with your friends. Whatever type of relationship you decide on, it's great to take time to get to know your partner, continue spending time with other friends, and to remain in control of your own money. If things are getting serious or a bit intense, why not consider spending a while apart? Think about where the relationship is going. Is this really what you want right now? Giving a relationship some serious consideration is also important if you have asthma. Researchers found that asthma negatively affects the sex lives of 2/3 of people who suffer from the condition, while 42% said that they have turned down a date or avoided sex because of worried about symptoms. But hang on. This doesn't have to be you. Being open about your asthma as soon as possible is key. This doesn't have to be a big deal, and it will be much better than behaving oddly. Disappearing to take your reliever or being unwell because you've tried to manage without your reliever are not going to make a great impression for starters. If a partner is the right one for you, they will understand and want to support you. Lots of young people have some issue that they need to share. Yours just happens to be asthma. Did you know that sex can trigger asthma? This is due to the effort and exertion involved and the emotions and stresses you may experience. Environmental factors can also play a part. Think scented candles and feather pillows, and latex condoms might not be good news if you have an allergy. The best thing is to make sure that your asthma control is as good as possible. Revisiting our 7 Wonderful Asthma tips on the Managing Symptoms page of the Knowledge section can help you with your relationships. After all, it pays to be prepared. Having your reliever to hand and discussing matters with your care team could be game changers. Remember, there's nothing wrong with stopping and sitting up to catch your breath, but really, wouldn't it just be better to SWAT up on SWAT?